my beautiful Nicolettes, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. I thought it would be good to do a video on how to lose weight, how to get healthy without exercising. It's really important to try to get your daily exercise in. You guys know I stress that a lot, but I know that for some people, maybe you have an extremely busy schedule, maybe you can't exercise for some reasons, and I wanted to do this video for you. It is really important what you do after the gym or after you exercise as well. What you eat is really the most important thing, even more important than what exercise is going to do to your body. If you implement these tips into your daily lifestyle, I can guarantee you that you're going to notice a difference in your body, in your health, and your weight. Hopefully this is useful. Thumbs it up if you want more videos around losing weight without always exercising. I will link my fitness playlist because I have a ton of videos all the way from lazy fitness hacks. I have workouts, so if you do want to exercise, even though you probably don't since you clicked this video, my playlist will still be linked down below for you guys though. Shameless self-promo. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, you can always follow me on my socials. I have Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook, but I definitely recommend you coming over to my Instagram. You can ask me questions. I also tend to post a lot on my Instagram story of like workouts I do at the gym and maybe sometimes food I'm eating, stuff like that. We can become Instagram besties. Let's just jump into it. My most important tip is to embrace the anti-diet. There's so many gimmicks out there on do this diet and you'll lose 15 pounds, but I am a strong believer of no diet. Growing up, I definitely was someone that was like, oh, I can't eat this, restrict myself, restrict calories, and do little diets, but they would never work. Any type of diet that you're doing right now, wherever it's from, just throw it out because I'm telling you, it's not sustainable. Being so fixated on, I can only eat this, I have to eat this, look at the package, count my macros, it's kind of stressful, and that's going to release a stress hormone called cortisol, and if you have increases of this stress hormone, it actually leads to weight gain. So you're really doing yourself no good. The diet may work for a few days, a week or two, but it's not going to last a whole lifetime. What I like to do is I just like to eat as healthy as possible through the days. You don't want to skip meals because you're just going to, in the end, overeat another time, or you're going to cave and then eat like really crappy one day. So it's really important to remember that this is going to be a lifestyle. So change your mindset from a diet to a lifestyle. You want it to be something that's sustainable through your life, and you want it to be something that's not a task or a chore. Of course, we have to eat food to survive in our life, and it's something that we have every single day. So it's really important to have a healthy mindset when it comes to food and your diet. Diets are really bad too as well because it usually leads to yo-yo dieting where you lose a bunch of weight, you gain it back, you lose weight, you gain it back. It's just kind of like a cycle, so that's why diets just don't work. Now I'm going to share with you things that you should be adding more into your diet that is really healthy, and it's really going to make sure that you're eating a good, healthy, balanced diet, and as well as it's going to make it a little bit easier for you to stay on that healthy lifestyle. When it comes to all these things I'm saying, you shouldn't be overeating what your body should have. What we eat, how much we should eat, obviously depends person to person. So what I eat throughout the day doesn't mean that that's enough for you, or maybe that could be too much for your body. It really depends on the person, so that's why I don't recommend just following what someone completely follows, because what works for one person may not work for another person. Learn a little bit about your body and your size and kind of work from there. Eat more protein. Protein is really important to add into your diet. The reason for this is because protein actually plays an important role in several hormones that play a role when it comes to hunger and fullness. So that's why it's really important to add protein into your diet. You can get protein from several different types of foods. These are just a few of the options that you can get good amounts of protein from. The chicken breast, Greek yogurt, lentil, quinoa, fish, and those are just a few sources of food that you can get protein from. You can get protein from so many other options of foods. I actually recently just did 4 healthy breakfast ideas videos, so if you guys haven't seen that, check it out. I definitely recommend it because they're easy, quick, simple, but they also taste so delicious. So I'll link that down below, and a lot of them have really great sources of protein in it. I may do more healthy lunch and dinner ideas for you guys soon if that's something you're interested in. So just let me know by leaving a comment down below, and I will try to get to those videos. The next one is to add more fiber into your diet. Eating more fiber is going to make you feel more full longer, which is obviously what you want. You don't want to eat something and then still feel hungry like 1 hour later. You can get fiber from beans, oats, which is a big source that I like to have, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, oranges, flax seeds. Those are just a few fiber-rich foods that you can add into your diet. The next one is to watch for food additives. It's not just trans fat and empty calories that have been very damaging to our body, but it's also the food additives that they put into food. This has been highly linked to obesity and is not good for you, so I definitely recommend being wary and aware of what you're putting into your body. A lot of the times there's extra things added into processed food. That's why I don't like to have that much processed food. I like to move more into cooking your own food instead of buying always those boxed foods. They add a bunch of stuff pretty much into processed foods to make sure that the shelf life lasts longer, there's better texture, it just tastes better so people want more of it. So it's really important to make sure you know what you're putting into your body, as well as trying to stay away from artificial sweeteners, artificial flavors, and preservatives, because those also have been linked to obesity. The next one is to juice and blend and add that into your diet. I do not mean do those juice cleanses where all you have is juices all day long, because that is just not good either. That is just another diet that we do not want to add into our lifestyle. I mean that just adding juices and adding smoothies into your diet is super great. I personally like smoothies more than juicing. I'm not super into juicing. I love smoothies. Smoothies and juices are a great way to get the nutrients from your veggies and your fruits quickly. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of the difference between juicing and blending your fruits and veggies. If you're going to juice or blend your fruits and veggies, you do it at your home. I think buying a blender is a great investment because I use a blender like so much in my daily life. The difference between juicing and blending is that juicing is where you extract the juice from either your fruits or veggies by using a juicing machine. When you juice your fruits and veggies, it actually removes the fiber from your fruits and veggies. So that's why if you're going to juice, I recommend juicing more your veggies as opposed to your fruit, because while you're juicing your fruit, you're removing the fiber from the fruit, and by removing the fibers from your fruit, it's going to create large sugar spikes by removing the fiber from the fruit. So if you're going to, I definitely recommend blending your fruit, because if you blend your fruit and put it in a smoothie, it doesn't remove the fiber from the fruit. So you're gonna get all the benefits from the fruit in your smoothies as opposed to if you juice the fruit. I would definitely recommend more juicing veggies. Juicing is really great because it gives our digestive system a break. But blending your fruit and having smoothies is also really great because it retains the fiber from the fruit and veggies, and in turn it feeds into the friendly bacteria in our gut. If you love having smoothies in the morning, which is something I like to have, a little tip I have for you is to add a little bit of old-fashioned oats into your smoothies, just so that you're adding more fiber into your smoothies quickly, just because I think it makes me feel more fuller for longer as opposed to when I just don't add the oats in. This next tip is to avoid trigger foods. So everyone's trigger foods are going to be different. It's those foods that make you go crazy and make you want to binge after you eat them. I have to admit, my trigger foods are definitely chips and chocolate. So I try to stay away as much as possible with those, especially chips, because I'm obsessed with chips. Like if I could eat chips all day long and every single day, you best believe I would, but unfortunately that's not how the world works. I literally love chips so much, like it's a problem. But generally, trigger foods are things like candy bars, chocolate, chips, cookies. It's basically generally anything that has a high level of refined sugar, salt, and flour. These foods cause a blood sugar imbalance, in turn leading you to want to eat more foods and keep eating. Identify what those foods are and remove them from your diet as much as possible. Out of sight, out of mind as well. Don't have it in your house, because once you see it, you're gonna want it. Let me know by leaving a comment what your trigger food is. I'm curious to know what yours is. This next one is to drink water regularly. So making sure that you're keeping up with your water intake. If you are someone that has a lot of juices, have a lot of soda, stuff like that, if you cut all that out and switch to just drinking water, you're gonna notice a huge difference in your body, as well as you're gonna notice that you're losing weight just by doing that. So I recommend trying to just have coffee clearly thinking about coffee. Trying to just have water as your drink of choice, and a tip I have for you is to make sure you're constantly carrying a water bottle around with you everywhere you go, because not only is it going to make you save your money and you won't have to buy drinks when you're out, but it also is going to help you make sure that you don't make those bad choices when it comes to drinks, and it's going to make sure you don't go for more of a soda or something when you're out. I love the Swell bottle because it is a little bit more pricey for a water bottle, but it honestly keeps your drinks so cold, and especially in the summer, it's really annoying when your drinks get warm and it makes you not want to have your water, and then you'll end up buying something when you're out. So I definitely recommend purchasing a Swell bottle or something that acts like a Swell bottle. I have the link down below for you just in case you're curious, but I use that thing like every single day. Bring that thing out with you everywhere you go. The reason why drinking water is super important, it's obviously really healthy for you, and it's also gonna keep you fuller longer, and it's gonna lead to weight loss in the end. They say that people that are constantly keeping up with their water throughout their diets lose more weight than someone that's not. This next tip is to use smaller plates for unhealthy food. I think it's really great to use smaller plates when you are gonna eat those unhealthy foods or the foods that aren't the best for you, but you kind of want to indulge, because like I said, balance is key. When you are gonna eat those unhealthy foods, go for a smaller plate, because it will trick your mind thinking that you ate more than you actually did. And the last tip I have for you is to sleep well and avoid stress. These two things make such a big difference in your journey with weight loss, or just even trying to stay consistent with your weight. When it comes to health, a lot of the time sleep and stress is often neglected. They can both have powerful effects on your appetite and your weight. A lack of sleep may disrupt appetite regulating hormones including leptin and ghrelin. And also, if you're super stressed, this affects the hormone cortisol, and your body releases more cortisol when you are stressed. Having all these hormones disrupted can increase your cravings as well as your hunger for unhealthy foods, leading to eating a lot more calories and weight gain. Focus on yourself, giving yourself the self-love that you need, having enough sleep every single day, taking care of yourself, trying to find ways that are gonna help you when you are stressed. It's really important to have good self-care. If you guys wanna maybe see like a self-care routine or like morning routine, let me know. I hope you guys found these tips all useful. These are all my tips on how to lose weight without having to do a speck of exercise. If you found this useful, thumbs it up so I know. Check my fitness playlist if you guys want more fitness related videos, and you can always leave requests down below. Make sure you guys follow me on my socials, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook page, and you can always ask me any questions you have over on there. It would mean so much if you guys click the subscribe button so you are a part of the Nicolette's Fam Jam, and it would mean even more if you turn on that bell on my channel so you're notified every single time these videos do go up, because there's definitely gonna be a lot more for you. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!